November 22nd, 1963, Dallas, Texas. Kennedy was killed by gunfire while driving in a presidential car at Dealey Plaza. Three official investigations concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald, an employee of the Texas School Book Depository store in Dealey Plaza, was the killer. One of them concluded that Oswald acted alone, and another one suggests that he acted with at least one other person. In the driver's seat, an agent, driver, and escort, another security agent. In the adjoining seat, the Governor Connolly and his wife. In the back seats, Kennedy and his wife. This was the president's route. Lee Harvey Oswald shot 3 times from this library window. He missed the first shot and hit the sidewalk. The second shot hit Kennedy in the back of his neck. The third shot was the lethal one. First, it went through Kennedy's head, then through his left thigh. After that, it went into the governor's right shoulder, then hitting him in the right wrist and bouncing back to his left leg. After hitting Kennedy and the governor, the bullet retrieved was still intact. There's a theory that there was a second shooter due to the fragments of the bullets found. It would be mostly impossible that one single bullet entering Kennedy's head and ended up in Governor Kennedy's leg, ending up intact. This would mean that it was a second shooter and the second bullet. Another reason why people suppose there is a second shooter is because Oswald shot 3 times in less than 7 seconds, and that's mostly impossible, given that he had to reload several times to make this possible. John B. Kennedy Jr., Governor of Texas, gave an interview in 1966 with Life magazine where he stated, and I quote, "There is my absolute knowledge, and Nelly's too, that there was one bullet that caused the president's first wound, and that's an entirely separate shot struck me." Another popular theory is that Lyndon B. Johnson, Kennedy's vice president, got Kennedy killed. One of the main reasons why people think that LBJ got Kennedy assassinated was because he was actually bored on being the vice president of the United States and he wanted more power. He also felt that he was living in Kennedy's shadow. Apparently, LBJ and Kennedy didn't get along. They argued a lot. Originally, LBJ had to go to Dallas and give the speech, but he refused, so Kennedy had to go in his place. A high-profile Texas lawyer named Byron Skelton warned LBJ that he feared for the president's safety in Dallas, but JFK never received this news. A woman who was having an affair with LBJ called Melanie Brown claimed that LBJ whispered in her ear, and I quote, "After tomorrow, those Kennedys will never embarrass me again. That's no threat, that's a promise."